I think the temperatures we're talking at this latitude are too extreme, and for extended periods of time, I don't think the outcome would be good for an alligator in Lake Erie.
The lead amphibian and reptile keeper of the Toronto Zoo says the clock is ticking on efforts to find what appears to be a young crocodile or alligator spotted in Lake Erie, near Erie, Pennsylvania, earlier this summer.
It may have been a pet, so releasing non-native species into the wild, it's against the law here in Pennsylvania.
After a sighting over the weekend caught on video, officials are investigating.
For weeks, residents and officials on the American side keeping their eyes peeled. Meanwhile, in Canada, increasing interest as the search drags on without luck.
Even in the northern parts of their range, they can really only take periods of extremely cold weather for short periods.
In the meantime, it's a different ecosystem. Can it survive in Lake Erie as long as the temperatures are okay? What would it eat?
They're pretty generalist feeders, so anything that they can catch and handle, they'll eat. That includes invertebrates as well as small vertebrates. I think there would be plenty of food and adequate habitat for a young alligator in Lake Erie. The limiting factor is going to be the temperature.
When we hear about an animal like this being spotted, it's usually escaped an enclosure or it's been let go by somebody. Just in terms of the importance to find it, for its own safety, considering it probably didn't ask to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good from the animal's perspective if it could be found and perhaps brought into a rescue of some sort.
And Lake Erie's a big lake, but alligators can move. Should we expect it in a particular area, or could it be anywhere at this point?
I would expect it to be kind of hanging around near the shoreline, especially in a covered area, so where the shore may not be overdeveloped or too disturbed.
As for whether it could make it to the Canadian shoreline,
I find it hard to believe that it would make it this far.
We did also reach out to the Erie Western Pennsylvania Port Authority, but did not hear back in time for broadcast. On the shores of Lake Erie, David Zura, City News.